welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse as we're about ready to get underway with the men's game in this doubleheader between Little Priest Tribal College and your Iowa Central Tritons, as Tritons are being introduced here. So, Reese, what's one of the keys for Iowa Central in this game?
Oh, it's Trey Croft. Every game is Trey Croft. He's got to have a good day. If he doesn't, then everybody on the bench and his other starters got to pick up the pace and pick up the slack for him. And there he is, Trey Croft, number 4. He's the ICAC points per game leader, I should say. He's the Iowa Community College Athletic Conference ICAC points per game leader at with 22.6 points per game.
All right, as we're just about ready to tip off here between the Warriors and Tritons, starting for the Warriors is number 2, Ethan Steinbraun, number 13, Jordan Oliver, number 24, Davion Yazzie, number 22, Earl Gresham, and number 5, DeAndre Burnside for the Warriors in their black jerseys.
And there is Jordan Oliver who puts it in for the Tritons. Robert Hawkins gets a start here tonight. Number 4, Trey Croft. Number 12, Royshawn Webb. Number 22, Colin Shannon. And number 20, Dallas Bailey.
Shot was no good for the Tritons, so here come the Warriors again. 2-0 and 45 seconds into this game, as we have a blocking foul there on the aforementioned Dallas Bailey. That's his first.
And a little shove, and looked like Oliver stared down Bailey after Bailey fouled him. So already a little chippiness here in this game.
So
We'll see.
We're not even a minute in already.
We'll see how that turns out later in this game.
Jordan Oliver makes the first free throw of the game. Oliver will have one more free throw coming right now.
So Oliver gets the roll on that. He has the first 4 points of the ball game.
We're just about a minute into the game here. So the Tritons can get on the board, and they do not. Turnover. And that layup is good for DeAndre Burnside, as Coach... he did not call a time. Okay. So it's a very quick 6-0 start here for the Warriors. And we'll see how the Tritons can answer that quick start from Little Priest.
Here's Bailey. So Iowa Central coming in tonight 12-2 after going 2-1 at the Highland Classic. Croft for 3, no good. Rebounded by Steinbraun, and here is Burnside. Little Priest coming in at 7-8. Here's Oliver to Yazzie inside to Steinbraun, and saved and goes out on the other side of the court. It'll go to the Tritons. 6-0, just getting started here.
All right, so here comes Trey Croft bringing the ball up the floor for the Tritons, looking to get the offense underway for Iowa Central in this game.
The Tritons ranked 13th in the NJCAA Division II poll. Trying to keep that rank and maybe even move up a little bit. Their 8-game winning streak is over, but they after they lost to Moberly Area College in the Highland Classic tournament, but they won the last 2 games there. And they defeated Dakota County Tech on the road as well, as a foul is called, as Trey Croft will go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul was on number 22 for the Warriors, Earl Gresham. That's his first foul of the game. As Reese said, Trey Croft will be shooting 2 here. First one gets that a shooter's roll. Is good for Trey Croft.
They faced Dakota County Tech on Wednesday, beat them 90-80. Croft scored 20 points and with 6 rebounds. Cameron Jenkins had 24 points off the bench, and Dallas Bailey had a triple-double. He had a game, 11 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists in that game, as the Tritons won 90-80. And Webb with the steal. Misses it, got it back, puts it back up and in, and it's a 6-4 ball game.
Good job by Webb to get his own rebound there. Was in a bit of an awkward spot, but got it and got the points.
3 minutes in, it's only 6-4. Iowa Central in the gray uniforms. Yazzie misses, rebounded by Bailey, and here comes Croft. Fast-paced game. And, Shannon, I think, got away with the travel there. Here's Webb over to Croft. Wide open for 3. Takes it. No good. Rebounded by Steinbron. Steinbron 6'11".
See, he is a big man, and he was going up against him on that rebound was Robert Hawkins, who is 5'9". So tallest player on the floor going up against the shortest player on the floor on that one.
Webb lost it out of bounds. Turnover by the Tritons. So as I said, the points per game leader Trey Croft with 22.6 a game in the Iowa Community College Athletic Conference. Coming in at number 2 is Jordan Oliver, number 13 here for Little Priest. He has it, puts it up for 3, good. Oliver in second in points per game with 18.6, and he already has 7 points here in the first 4 minutes.
So we had a foul on Jordan Oliver here. It was
a technical, I believe. I did not catch what.
It happened so quick, I missed it too. But here's Croft.
He'll take the technical. And as we said, 2 minutes into the game, there was a little chippiness on the other side after.
Okay. The technical foul was for Jordan Oliver was for taunting. So.
And he did that earlier with 2 minutes into the game after Dallas Bailey fouled him.
All right, so Iowa Central gets a free 2 points. It is now 9-5, and Iowa Central will have a chance to cut in this lead even more.
Hawkins out to Croft. Bailey for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Steinbron, the 6'11".
And that, you can tell that just from up here that Steinbron is just a
offensive
force underneath the bucket, because he's about 5-6 inches taller than just about everyone else on the floor right now.
He just committed an offensive foul. That's his first.
Okay.
So here's Croft, 4 points. And the refs will stop the clock.
I think Robert Hawkins was bleeding. I think I heard them say that Robert Hawkins had blood on his jersey. Say Hawkins has gone into the locker room. He'll probably come back out wearing a different numbered jersey.
Cameron Jenkins just came in, misses a 3. Rebounded by Steinbron. Almost stolen by Croft, and he commits the foul. That's his first. Pelcher very upset.
Hey, barking at Trey Croft from the bench.
5 minutes into this first half. Step up three, too short. Rebounded by Croft. Over to Shannon. Croft fakes, pulls up long two, got it to go. 6 points now for Trey Croft.
That was Jalen Dunlap, who's come into the game for the first time for the Warriors, who got faked out very bad by Trey Croft on that occasion.
So the points per game leaders coming out strong here in the first half off the fingertips of Ethan Steinbron, and it's another Little Priest turnover.
Earl Gresham, number 22, is checked back into the game for the Warriors as Tyrese Brown heads to the bench.
7 points for Jordan Oliver, 6 points for Trey Croft. Here's Jenkins, who scored 24 points against Dakota County Tech in their last game. Pull-up jumper by Webb, no good. And last touched out of bounds by Jalen Dunlap. It'll stay with the Tritons. So Steinbron, a 6'11" center from Maynard, Iowa. Jenkins wide open for three in the corner, no good. And Webb and Steinbron. Wow.
Crowd loudly applauding the effort from Royshawn Webb there. Went toe-to-toe with the big man.
That effort will win you ball games. Jump ball stays with the Tritons. They'll throw it in on the baseline.
That was the loudest the crowd has been so far in this game, was on that applause for Webb.
Here's Jenkins over to Shannon. Out to Bailey, back to Croft. Croft drives inside, off the glass, got it to go. 8 points for Trey Croft, and we're tied at 9.
Croft went right around the 6'11" Steinbron on that to get that basket, as it is now tied at 9 here in this game.
Inside to Steinbron, defended by Bailey. Now double team spin move, and taken away by Bailey. Now here's Croft, and deflected out by Dunlap as he was trying to chase down Croft.
And the ball just went all the way out into the hallway outside of the gym here at Hodges Fieldhouse, so Croft had to go and retrieve it. And we are ready to go once again.
Shane will take it out on the baseline, gets it out to Croft. Here's Royshawn Webb, now to Bailey. Get to Croft. Croft down the baseline, out to Bailey for three. Yeah!
Dallas Bailey with the three-pointer, making it 12-9 in favor of the Tritons.
And Iowa Central on an 8-0 run. They lead 12-9 now.
Gresham went way up to get that pass. Pulls up and is good. That was Earl Gresham. That's his first bucket of the game. It is now 12-11 in favor of the Tritons.
Here's Shannon over to Jenkins. Shannon over to Croft. Back to Shannon. In the corner for Jenkins. Back to Croft. Croft drives in. Hop step, doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by Gresham. And here's Oliver. Now it's Burnside. Yazzie drops it in for Oliver, defended by Croft. Double teamed by Bailey. Bailey got a piece of it. Now here's Croft the other way. Bailey inside, lays it up and in, but couldn't get it to go, actually. Rebounded by Oliver. A little too fast for Bailey. Burnside stripped by Shannon, picked up by Bailey, and Webb couldn't keep it in.
So Little Priest takes a timeout here, and we will be back in about 30 seconds here on the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back here inside Hodges Fieldhouse. A very fast-paced start. We've had a lot happen here in the first 9 minutes. A technical. Now we've had that. It's 12-11 in favor of Iowa Central. That one rolls in and out. Oliver takes back the offensive board.
Says
and a foul called.
As Reese mentioned, that we had a technical foul in this game already. That was on number 13 for the Little Priest Warriors, Jordan Oliver.
This foul goes on Royshawn Webb. That's his first. Oliver to pass it in. Davion Yazzie with it. And he's fouled on his way to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Royshawn Webb once again. That's 2 quick fouls on Royshawn Webb. And instead of going to the line, they'll pass it in from the baseline once again. Kane Kramer to enter for the first time. Royshawn Webb checks out. Rafael Jagady in as well for the Tritons. Here's Burnside. He'll drive on Shannon. Puts it off the glass. No good. Burnside strips it from Jagady. And another chance for Little Priest as it is Yazzie who lays it in. And Little Priest takes back the lead 13-12.
That's the first basket of the game for number 24, Davion Yazzie for the Warriors.
Shigady Jenkins, Shannon for 3. Good.
He got
Colin
left,
Shannon.
He got left wide open in the corner. It was almost too easy for him.
Here's Burnside, drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Jagady. And here's Trey Croft.
Tritons looking to add to their 15-13 lead here on this possession.
Here's Kramer, drops that off for Croft. Now Shannon over to Jenkins in the corner for 3, no good. And off the hands of Little Priest, it'll stay with Iowa Central. John Washington into the game for Little Priest. Try to get it inside to Jagady, but taken away by Washington. Here's Little Priest. Washington straight at Shannon, missed the layup. But here comes Croft now. Croft. Kramer back to Croft. Over to Shannon. Back to Jenkins. Back to Shannon. Over to Kramer. Jenkins out to Croft for 3. Yeah!
Oh, that was excellent ball movement on that possession by the Tritons, which led to the wide open three-pointer for Trey Croft. That's 10 points for him already.
So he's feeling it early.
We're just about 9.5 minutes left here in the first half. And once again, it is 18-13 in favor of the Tritons.
Foul going to be called on the floor.
That foul was on Colin Shannon. Yep, foul was on Colin Shannon for the Tritons. That's his first. As we have some substitutions here for the Tritons. 14, Bay Etheridge has checked into the game for the first time. As well as number...
Here's Steinbraun to Yazzie. Steinbraun tried to get it to Tyron King, but Croft spin move off the no good.
Ooh.
It would have been a great shot if it went in, but Steinbronn, wow, a 3-point attempt.
Whoa,
and he made it.
Okay.
The 6'11"
Okay.
center with a 3-pointer.
That was Steinbronn saying to everyone, hey, I can shoot threes too.
Jagady, the left-handed hook, got it to go, and the foul. What a move by Jagady, the left-handed hook. Spinning away from the basket. Foul on Ethan Steinbronn, that's his second. Jagady gets the roll.
So with that free throw from Jagady, it is now 21-16 in favor of the Tritons with just under 9 minutes left here in the first half.
So it's Tyron King. Jalen Dunlap finding King in the corner, no good. Rebound by Jagady. Here's Croft. Etheridge over to Croft. Now Kramer. Over to Etheridge. Etheridge for three. Yeah.
Oh, that was an excellent shot by Etheridge there. Shot right over in the defender's face.
Yazzie driving in. And it'll be on the floor.
Timeout. Full timeout.
No, instead a timeout will be called. 24-16 Iowa Central. 8 minutes to go, left to go in this first half. We'll be back in about 30 seconds here on the Triton Nation Network.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you! She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go. Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Zane!
All right, welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse here on the Triton Nation Network. Is about 8 minutes left here in the first half between Little Priest Tribal College and Iowa Central Community College Tritons. It's been a very fast-paced first half so far. There's been a lot of action, a lot of very quick scoring. Says Little Priest will inbound it here.
Finding Oliver inside. Got it to go in the foul. It's going to be on Trey Croft. That's 2 on Trey Croft.
So here's Jordan Oliver, 6'6" sophomore from Rayburn, Georgia, attempting to complete the three-point play here. And he does.
Dallas Bailey will check back in, and Trey Croft will be the one to come out.
So in the, as Reese mentioned earlier, the 2 highest scoring players in the conference, being Trey Croft and Jordan Oliver, they both have 10 points here in the first half, so leading both teams in scoring. Here's Etheridge over to Bailey. Thought about the 3 over to Etheridge.
Foul on the rebound by Tyrese Brown of Little Priest, so it'll stay with the Tritons.
That's the...
Maybe a little push in the back of Jagady.
Yeah, that's the first foul on Tyrese Brown. I didn't even see that one. Okay. All right, so Iowa Central gets the ball once again.
So here's Etheridge to Bailey. Stolen away by Oliver.
Here comes Oliver.
And taken away by Jenkins. Oliver thought someone was going to cut to the basket. That ended up not happening as Brown knocks it out of bounds.
All right, so Jaden Kephart has checked into the game for Iowa Central.
Actually, they said it was last touched by Jagady.
All right, so Little Priest will have the ball here. So here comes Jordan Oliver once again, trying to set something up for the Warriors offense.
Dunlap drives in, blocked by Jagady.
Swatted right back to him.
So now it's Etheridge over to Jenkins, Jagady. Dallas Bailey, Jenkins, Etheridge in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Bailey, and he tried to put it back up, but he's fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dallas Bailey to the line.
So here's Dallas Bailey shooting 2 free throws here. First free throw is good for Dallas Bailey, 6'5" freshman from Denver, Colorado. Second free throw is no good. Score is now 25-19 in favor of the Tritons, with 6.5 left in the first half. Yazzie trying to get it inside to Gresham. Gresham with the nice move, but the layup is no good.
Won the foul, didn't get it.
That pass got deflected.
Here's Yazzie. And Burnside lays it in. Timeout by Iowa Central. A 4-point Iowa Central lead, 6 minutes to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on the Triton Nation Network.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse. Here's we have Iowa Central taking on Little Priest Tribal College. We got the march band here today. We have the little cheer squad here today. We have a nice crowd here today as well. Create a nice environment for this fast-paced game between the Warriors and the Tritons. Shannon over to Etheridge. Back to Bailey. Back to Shannon. Stolen away.
Dunlap just took it away. Here's Burnside. And deflected out by Iowa Central to stay with Little Priest. Jaden Kephart into the game for Iowa Central. Here's Yazzie, long 2, no good. Pulled down by Jagady, and now here's Etheridge. 4-point Iowa Central lead. Trey Croft on the bench with 2 fouls. He has 10 points. Jordan Oliver with 10 points. Here's Kephart back to Etheridge, trying to feed Jagady. Kephart for 3, no good. And Gresham with the rebound. Now here's Burnside. He'll drive right to the basket. Missed the layup. And a foul going to be called on Jagady as Burnside got the rebound while he was sitting on the ground. Actually, it'll be a foul on Little Priest. It'll be foul on Burnside, excuse me.
All right, so Jagady will be shooting 2 free throws here as a 1-and-1. Apologies, a 1-and-1 here coming up for Raphael Jagady. First free throw is good for Raphael Jagady, the 6'7" freshman from London, England. Score is now 26-21 in favor of the Tritons.
And a fight for the rebound by John Washington and Jordan Oliver, the same team. Here's Yazzie, now John Washington for Little Priest, or to Dunlap. Oliver, no good on that 3 attempt, rebounded by Bailey, getting it to Croft as he came in. Here's Kephart, Croft, Bailey. Now over to Kephart, Croft for 3, no good, and foul gonna go on Jagady as he went over the back.
That's the first foul on Jagady. So Little Priest is in the bonus as well, so they will be shooting free throws here, I believe.
And he'll be replaced by Justin Taylor.
They've got a 1-and-1 coming up for Davion Yazzie. First free throw is good for Yazzie, the 5'11" sophomore from Tuba City, Arizona. Second free throw is no good, so it remains a 4-point lead, 26-22 for Iowa Central.
So here's Croft. Over to Kephart, back to Shannon. Shannon lost the ball to Yazzie. Yazzie lays it in, plus the foul. So a chance of the 3-point play for Little Priest and Davion Yazzie.
That foul was on Colin Shannon, that's his second, and he heads to the bench, and he's being replaced by Etheridge. Says reset, here's Yazzie shooting 1. And that is good, and is now 26-25. Under 4 minutes remaining here in the first half.
It's Croft. Over to Etheridge. Almost Washington went for the steal, but it's Croft. It's over to Etheridge. Bailey over to Kephart. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it into Taylor. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Oliver. Oliver to Yazzie for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bailey. Getting it to Croft. And I'll take it back up court. 10 points for Trey Croft. Now Etheridge. Croft to Kephart. Back to Croft. Here's Bailey for 3. No good. Got bounced back right to him.
Fresh shot clock.
Yep, new shot clock. Croft for 3. Yeah.
Ooh, boy. Croft shot it right in Yazzie's face. That's 13 points in the half for Trey Croft. It is now 29-25 in favor of the Tritons.
Oliver inside, and he traveled.
So now with 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first half, Iowa Central's looking to add to their 4-point lead here on this offensive possession.
Tyron King into the game for Earl Gresham. Bailey fakes the 3, out to Croft. Croft for 3 again, got it to go.
Wow. Trey Croft is on fire this half. That's 16 points in this half for Trey Croft. is now a 7-point lead for the Tritons.
Croft averaging 22.6 points per game. Inside, Dunlap puts it in, and the foul.
Dunlap got very high up into the air on that layup attempt. Almost came down badly. That foul was on Dallas Bailey. That's his second, as Dunlap will shoot one. Free throw rolls in for Dunlap, the 6-foot freshman from Houston, Texas. It is now 32-28.
So Croft leading the conference in points per game, 5th in the conference in rebounds per game with 6.9 rebounds per game. Cameron Jenkins leading the conference in three-point percentage at 49.2% for three-pointers. That's Cameron Jenkins, who's on the bench right now for the Tritons. And Ethan Steinbraun, who's also on the bench for Little Priest, leading the conference in rebounds per game at 8.7 rebounds per game. And you'd see why.
That's unsurprising.
You'd see why. He's a 6'11 sophomore. Etheridge at the top of the key for three. No good. Rebound out to Webb. Back to Croft. And he's fouled as he slipped on John Washington.
And that'll be the first foul for John Washington, number 0 for the Warriors. Croft will shoot a 1-and-1 here. First free throw is good for Trey Croft. That is 17 points in the first half for the 6-foot sophomore from Anniston, Alabama.
Croft an 83.3% from the free throw line.
Padding that stat a little bit right there.
Yep.
That is now 18 points in the first half.
Not a guy you want to go to the free throw line.
Croft will take a break, which I would say he has earned at this point. So it is now a 6-point lead for Iowa Central with 1.5 minutes left here in the first half. Here's Washington inside to Oliver, and that is off the glass and good for Jordan Oliver. That is 12 points in the first half for number 13 for the Warriors. Iowa Central keeping the ball movement going here.
Bailey in the corner for three, no good. Rebounded by Webb.
That was a nice pass by Webb to Dallas Bailey there.
It looked like Webb was going to go right back up with it, but he saw Bailey cut into the basket. So he gets the assist on that. Washington to Dunlap. He'll drive in, and he lost the ball. Turnover, Little Priest.
40 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Iowa Central has a 36-30 lead here against the Little Priest Tribal College Warriors.
Burnside and Yazzie come back in for the Warriors. 35 seconds left to go first half. A 6-point Iowa Central lead. Cameron Jenkins back into the game. He leads the conference in three-point percentage. As I said, here's Etheridge. Now Kephart over to Bailey. Feeds Webb inside. Etheridge wide open for three. Misses it. And it'll be over the backboard. It'll go to Little Priest.
Yeah, that bounced off the shot clock. That's apparently that also counts as over the backboard. So Little Priest, with just under 15 left, can hold for the last shot if they so desire.
As you mentioned, the shot clock, it's turned off right now. 6 seconds to go. Yazzie for three. No good. Rebounded by Jenkins. Has to put it up. Full court shot almost went.
Too.
But we'll head to the locker rooms.
So at halftime, it is 36-30 with Iowa Central in the lead. Trey Croft has 18 points here in the first half.
And what, as you said, 18 points. what a game, or what a first half it was.
So, as we mentioned with Crofton, his 18 points, he's been averaging, 22.6 points per game.
22.6 per game.
And he's almost matched that in the first half already, as Iowa Central has done very well on offense so far in this game, so, as they hold a 6-point lead here at halftime. So we will be back in about 14 and a half minutes here for the second half in this game between Iowa Central and Little Priest Tribal College. Thank you for tuning in to the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse here on the Triton Nation Network, getting set to start the second half of this great game we have here for you.
Oh, yeah.
36-30, Iowa Central leading Little Priest as we're ready to start the second half. 18 points in the first half scored by Trey Croft of the Tritons.
Meanwhile, on the other side, it's 12 points for Jordan Oliver so far in this game.
Steinbronn misses. Now here's Hawkins. He lost the ball. Now it's Yazzie. Burnside deflected off the foot of Oliver, taken back by Shannon.
And
they'll settle down as they started to go quick.
That was a good call. They were starting to get quick and a little bit sloppy on that possession.
Shannon in the corner for three.
Wow.
It's good.
Shot that over the outstretched arms of Earl Gresham. That's is now 39-30.
So quick start for the Tritons. Inside to Oliver. Spin move. Hook shot good. Jordan Oliver.
So here's Croft. Over to Webb. Over to Hawkins. Looking to set something up here. Here's Croft for three. No good.
Webb saves it. Croft gets it to Hawkins inside. Doesn't get the roll. Rebounded by Gresham.
That was a nice pass by Croft. Just didn't get the lucky roll on that one.
Oliver lays it in off the glass. 16 points for Jordan Oliver. And right now Oliver and Croft looking like the points per game leaders, as they are. Croft number 1 in the conference and Oliver number 2 in the conference.
Here comes Burnside. Nice move. Layup no good. Rebound by Bailey.
Couldn't finish on that. Here's Croft now. Bailey, Shannon in the corner. Drops it off for Webb. Finds Bailey, but he's fouled by Steinbronn, and Steinbronn does not agree. That's going to be 3 on Steinbronn.
It looked like that Steinbronn will stay in the game for the time being. So here is Dallas Bailey, going to be shooting 2 free throws here. First one is good, making the score 40-34. Bailey's second free throw is also good, making it 41-34. So here come the Warriors and Burnside looking to cut into this 7-point deficit that they face currently against the Tritons. There's Burnside. Pull-up jumper, no good. And
Rebound.
It's Croft with the rebound.
And he's 5th in the conference in rebounds per game at 6.9. Here's Croft. Spin it out to Shannon. Now Bailey from the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Burnside. It's a 7-point Iowa Central lead. Here's Steinbronn missing a 3. Too short.
Steinbronn made a 3-pointer earlier in the game. That's the 3 points that he has.
Here's Croft. Over to Bailey. Now Shannon. Feeds Webb inside. Croft for 3. No good. Last touched out of bounds by Little Priest. It'll stay with the Tritons.
So we have 3 substitutions now for the Warriors. Number 4, Tyron King. Number 10, Tyrese Brown. And number 11, Jaden Dunlap have all checked into the game just now for Little Priest.
Wow, Bailey puts it in off the glass as Shannon fed it to him on the inbound pass.
That is 10 points so far for Bailey.
Here's Dunlap for 3. That's too short. Rebounded by Bailey. Out to Croft. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Hawkins. Lost the ball momentarily. Puts it up and in, and the foul. The chance at a three-point play now for Robert Hawkins, who we don't call his name much. He got the start tonight. Timeout, Little Priest. Robert Hawkins has a chance at a three-point play. We'll take a 30-second break here on the Triton Nation Network.
Welcome back to Hodges Fieldhouse as we are here for the game between Little Priest Tribal College and Iowa Central Community College, as the marching band for the Iowa Central is here and is playing for this game. So before the break, we had Robert Hawkins for the Tritons getting a bucket and the foul. The foul on that play was by a number 4, Tyron King, for the Warriors. So Hawkins will shoot one free throw right here. Free throw is good for Robert Hawkins, the 5'9" sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. Score is now 46-34 in favor of the Tritons.
Here's Oliver driving inside. And a double dribble going to be called on Oliver. So Little Priest turnover. It'll go to the Tritons.
Iowa Central slowly starting to pull away in this game as they now have a double-digit lead. Here's Hawkins once again. Pass gets deflected and is saved by Hawkins over. Here's Croft.
Croft drives in. And that shot blocked by Steinbronn, and a technical going to be called. It looks like it's going to be on Steinbronn. Technical, it will be called on Steinbronn.
That's the 4th foul of the game on Steinbronn, so he needs to be careful here.
Yeah, just threw a water bottle on the sideline. He's got to be careful so he doesn't get teed up again.
First free throw is good for Trey Croft.
He comes into today a 85.9% shooter from the free throw line.
Second free throw is good as well, and after the technical foul by Steinbronn, Iowa Central will keep possession.
So just as we thought the chippiness in the game was over.
Oh. Okay, my apologies. Little Priest will get the ball here. So Trey Croft now has 20 points in this game as that shot gets rejected by Bailey. And here comes Croft going to work.
Webb over to Bailey. Cross to Croft, wide open in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by Dunlap, and he'll take it up for Little Priest.
Little Priest looking to cut into the 14-point lead that the Tritons have put up.
So there's been 2 technical fouls in the game. One on Jordan Oliver, and now one on Ethan Steinbronn. Here's Oliver driving into the lane. No good, but a foul. And Jordan Oliver will go to the line to shoot 2.
That foul was on Robert Hawkins for the Tritons. That's his first of the game. As Reese mentioned, Jordan Oliver will be shooting 2 free throws here. First free throw is good for Jordan Oliver, making the score 48-35. There is 15 minutes remaining here in the second half. Second free throw is no good, as Croft will bring the ball up the floor for Iowa Central. Here's Hawkins. Over to Webb. Over to Shannon. Back to Croft. Back to Shannon. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bailey, Hawkins, and Hawkins traveled. There'll be a turnover for the Tritons as we have a substitution here.
Cameron Jenkins checking in for Robert Hawkins. Jenkins leading the conference in three-point percentage at 49.2%.
So here's Jordan Oliver over to Dunlap. And we have a foul here.
It's going to be on Jenkins.
Jenkins, who just came into the game, picks up his first foul, as Oliver will be shooting 2 more free throws here. Oh, that's Dunlap. That's Dunlap shooting 2. Jenkins has just checked out and has been replaced by Jaden Kephart for the Tritons. Second free throw, no good for Dunlap. Rebound by Earl Gresham. And a fresh shot clock for the Warriors, who are down by 12 against Tritons from Iowa Central.
No good by Oliver.
Iowa Central with the ball movement here, looking for a lane.
Croft for 3, no good. Rebounded by Webb, and it'll be a foul on the floor on Little Priest. Looks like Tyrese Brown picks up his third foul. Timeout called by Iowa Central. Little Priest coming off a loss, a double overtime loss to Minnesota West Community and Technical College, 88-82. They've lost their last 2.
That'd have been a good game to see, a double OT game.
They lost against Ellsworth, 68-64, and a double overtime game, as you just mentioned, 88-82. So they haven't been blown out, and certainly it's not a blowout here.
So as Iowa Central is about to break the huddle here with a 12-point lead here against the Warriors.
Little Priest came into this game 7-8 on the year. Iowa Central coming into this game an outstanding 12-2, ranked 13th in the NJCAA.
That pass was almost stolen by Tyron King, but Iowa Central recovers. Here's Webb. Over to Sharon, and
the carry going to be called.
Carried it, okay.
Carry on Colin Shannon.
So that's a turnover for the Tritons, and Little Priest will get the ball back here, see if they can cut the lead to single digits as they're down by 12 here against the Tritons. Dunlap thought about the 3, over to Gresham.
Iowa Central did have an 8-game win streak last time they were at home, as Jalen Dunlap knocked down a 3, and
we have a foul on Oliver. That's
another technical. Looks like another technical is called.
If that's
it looked like it was on by Dunlap's body language. It looks like it was on him. I couldn't tell. Croft makes the first of his third time shooting a technical tonight. So he makes the technical. That's the third time Croft has shot a technical free throw tonight.
So,
look to be on Dunlap.
okay.
As I was saying, last time Iowa Central was at home, they were on an 8-game winning streak that has recently ended by Moberly Area Community College.
That three-pointer.
But they've started on a new streak. They've won 3 straight. Oliver fouled, and he'll go to line to shoot 2. They have beaten Graceland University, Sauk Valley Community College. Those both were at the Highland, Illinois Classic. And on Wednesday, they defeated Dakota County Technical for the second time this season. And now they look for their 4th straight win of the season and try to advance to 13-2 tonight.
So that foul was on number 20 for Iowa Central, Dallas Bailey, as the officials are cleaning up some moisture on the floor. So Jordan Oliver will come to the free throw line once again and will be shooting more free throws. That free throw rolls in, out, and then back in for Jordan Oliver. That is 18 points on the day for him, as it is a 49-40 lead for Iowa Central. Second free throw is good for Oliver. It is 49-41.
So Oliver has reached his average points per game on the season, 18.6. He has 19 tonight. Trey Croft with 21. He's averaging 22.6 points a game. Shannon over to Kephart. Bailey over to Shannon. Back to Kephart for 3. Good! At the shot clock buzzer.
That was
great ball movement by Iowa Central.
Great ball movement. Led to a wide open 3 for Kephart, as you said, at the buzzer for the shot clock.
And if you're Little Priest, that's hard to defend. Gresham missed the slam. A wide open lane. He went for the big jam, but missed it. And he's going to hear it from the fans here. Here's Webb.
I know the Little Priest bench would have gone nuts if that dunk would have gone in, but he missed it.
Croft for 3, offline, rebounded by Dunlap. Three no good by Tyrese Brown, rebounded by Gresham, and he puts it back in.
Makes up a little bit for the missed dunk on the last possession.
So here's Croft now. Shannon over to Kephart, back to Bailey. Bailey drives in, lost the ball. Oliver tries to save it, but cannot.
As Oliver takes a little head-first slide that baseball players would be proud of. So Iowa Central will inbound directly in front of their bench as they're cleaning up a little bit of moisture on the floor. Shannon will inbound over to Croft, over to Jenkins, to Bailey. Bailey for 3, no good. Rebound by Earl Gresham.
So a 9-point Iowa Central lead. 11 minutes to go. Here's Yazzie for Little Priest. Now Dunlap with Steinbraun on the bench. Here's Oliver. Oliver misses, rebounded by Croft.
Got a long way to go in this game as we have about 10.5 minutes left.
The up and under move no good by Croft. Out of bounds, last touch by John Washington. It'll stay with the Tritons. Looks like Shannon will pass it in from the baseline. Looking for someone to pass it to, gets it into Jenkins. Out to Shannon. Drops it off for Webb. Gets Dunlap to jump. And lays it in. Royshaw and Webb now with 4 points. Here's Dunlap. Defended by Bailey. Drops it off for Gresham. Back out to Dunlap. Top of the key for 3. No good. Rebounded by Webb. And now it's Croft.
Iowa Central with a 11-point lead right now with 10 minutes left in this game. Looking to add to that lead on this possession.
Here's Jenkins. And a foul going to be called on Little Priest, looking like it's going to be on Earl Gresham.
That's the second foul of the game for the aforementioned Earl Gresham, as Shannon will be inbounding on the baseline once again.
DeAndre Burnside into the game for Little Priest. Here's Croft. Bailey to Croft. Out to Shannon. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins for 3. No good. Rebound comes to Croft.
Tritons looking for a lane here.
Croft with it. Trying to feed Webb. Taken away by Washington. Out to Burnside, and Burnside misses the layup. Rebounded by Webb. Now Shannon. Now Croft. Croft. And a wild pass by Croft. Turnover by the Tritons. It'll go back to Little Priest.
I think Croft was he's trying to give a nice little touch pass over to the corner and just slipped out of his hand a little bit when it ended up going out of bounds. So turnover for Iowa Central. Here's the Warriors.
Ethan Steinbraun back into the game for Little Priest. Washington driving in, and that one goes wide as he tried the pass to Steinbraun, but it was way too hard for Steinbraun, and it'll go to the Tritons.
Says
an 11-point lead.
As Reese mentioned, Ethan Steinbraun, number 2, is back into the game for the Warriors. He has 4 fouls, so he needs to be careful. One more and he will foul out of the game.
The kicked ball will stop play. Take it out on the baseline now. That 4th foul on Steinbraun was one of the 3 technicals tonight, and all 3 technicals have been on Little Priest. Inside to Webb, out to Bailey, over to Croft. Croft for 3, good. Trey Croft.
That is now 24 points for Trey Croft as he nailed that 3-pointer right over the outstretched arm of John Washington. The marching band chanting defense here as the Steinbraun makes another 3-pointer. Second 3-pointer of the night from the 6'11" center, showing once again that he has got some shooting range.
Steinbraun with 6 points. Only those 2 3-pointers have shown. Here's Jenkins to Croft. Over to Shannon, drops inside for Webb. Out to Bailey for 3. No good. Rebounded by Yazzie. And the ref goes down. He's okay. And Dunlap knocks down the 3.
That was smooth on the part of the official. He got
a drop and roll.
Yeah, he got. I think he tripped over one of the feet of the player that's about to sub in. He just did a nice little combat roll and got back up in stride. That was well done.
And now here's Jenkins over to Shannon. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and a foul is going to be called. And now more chippiness as Bailey shoved Yazzie out of the way. Foul's going to be on Yazzie. It's going to be his first foul.
I see the official who took the tumble we were referencing earlier has a nice little grin on his face right now. We got that, so he'll probably get We'll probably hear a thing or two about it from his friends.
So here's Shannon over to Croft. Now Jenkins driving in, pull-up jumper. That's good. Cameron Jenkins, his first 2 points of the game.
It is now a 10-point lead for the Tritons, 59-49, with just under 7 minutes left in the game. Starting to become a factor for the Warriors.
Inside to Steinbronn, the hook shot no good. Loose ball gotten by Shannon.
Bounced off about 3 players' hands before Shannon got it under control. And now we have Croft looking to set up the offense.
Here's Webb over to Jenkins. Long 3, no good. Rebounded by Jagady. Over to Jenkins, but taken away by Burnside. Drops it off for Tyron King, who lays it in for Little Priest. And the Iowa Central lead down to 8 once again. Now Croft over to Shannon, to Jenkins in the corner, trying to feed Jagady. Gets it to him, back to Jenkins.
Almost got picked off by Dunlap. Croft lays it up and in off the glass for his 26th point of this game. It is now 61-51.
Smooth touch on that jump shot.
It was indeed.
26 points now for Trey Croft as Oliver just rims in.
I think that foul was on Trey Croft. That's his 3rd foul. Oliver kind of had like 3 defenders on him, so he had to be sure who the foul was on.
Oliver doesn't care who's in the lane. He'll just barrel right through you, big or small. Steinbronn had a great defensive play by Royshawn Webb. The jump ball call will favor Iowa Central. Just wraps up Ethan Steinbronn.
Royshawn Webb is not intimidated at all by 6'11" Steinbronn. Not intimidated.
Here's Jenkins now. Shannon to Bailey. Over to Shannon, back to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Shannon to Croft. Croft drives inside, pull-up jumper. Doesn't get the roll. Rebounded and thrown down by Steinbronn, but a foul is going to be called on Ethan Steinbronn. Not Royshawn Webb, Ethan Steinbronn, and that's his 5th.
And he
is just fouled out of the game.
Well, he seems rather disappointed about with that call, but it's like he kind of threw the Webb down to the floor. I mean, that's so. We have Davian Yazzie coming into the ball game now to replace Steinbronn, who is now fouled out.
So with the 6'11" center out of the ball game for the rest 5 minutes for the rest of the game, which is 5 minutes and 17 seconds, that could be a big factor.
All right, so first free throw was good for the aforementioned Royshawn Webb. The second is good as well for Royshawn Webb, the 6'3" freshman from Cedar Rapids. It is now 63-51 in favor of the Tritons with just over 5 minutes left in this game.
So Burnside drives in, puts it up and in, and the foul is going to be called on Cameron Jenkins. That'll be his 2nd.
So here's DeAndre Burnside. Will be shooting 1 free throw here. And that free throw is good for Burnside, the 6-foot sophomore from Sioux City, Iowa. It is now a 9-point game, 63-54 in favor of the Tritons.
So with 5 minutes left to go, 63-54, Iowa Central leads by 9 over the Little Priest. Ethan Steinbronn is fouled out of the game, and Iowa Central just turned it over.
That pass went right through the hands of Colin Shannon, which will give Little Priest the ball back. They've cut the lead down to 9 with under 5 minutes remaining in this game. We'll see if they can cut into it more.
Tyron King gets the Gresham.
As Yazzie took a tumble.
Here's King for three. No good. Rebounded by Shannon. Now it's Royshawn Webb.
Here's Croft looking to set up the offense, directing traffic over to Shannon.
Croft with 26 points tonight and counting. Inside to Webb. Webb, the hook shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Tyron King. Takes it out for Little Priest. Yazzie for three. No good. And last touch by Webb. And Webb wants an over the back call on Oliver, but won't get it. So it'll stay with Little Priest. And Iowa Central will call timeout just under 4 minutes left to go in the second half. We'll be back here in 30 seconds right here on the Triton Nation Network.
Thank you. Did you see anyone's broccoli? Thanks for helping us. Is this okay? You're welcome.
We do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
We're back here on the Triton Nation Network. We're at Hodges Fieldhouse for this game between Little Priest Tribal College and Iowa Central Community College. With just under 4 minutes left in the game, it is 63-54 in favor of the Tritons. In case you're just tuning in, we have Ethan Steinbraun for the Little Priest Warriors has just fouled out of the game about a minute or so ago with 6 points. And their 6'11" center, who's been rather dominant underneath the basket for the rebounds, is now fouled out of the game. So Little Priest will have to find some other way to come back in this game. Shot was no good. A rebound by Croft.
And we've had 3 technical fouls in this game, all by Little Priest, and the chippiness started 2 minutes into the game.
So here's Hawkins now. Over to Croft for three. Is short.
Croft went down. Didn't get a foul. And Yazzie keeps it alive. Oliver takes it, drives inside, puts it up, and good. Jordan Oliver now with 21 points.
It is now 63-56, so a 7-point lead for Iowa Central here with just over 3 minutes left. Croft over to Shannon, over to Bailey. Back to Bailey. Back to Croft with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins, back to Shannon, to Bailey. Croft for three, and it's good. That is now 29 points on the day for Trey Croft after that 3-point basket. It is now 66-56.
So a 10-point lead for Iowa Central, looking to go 13-2 on the year. As Burnside puts it up and in, Little Priest will call it a timeout.
So with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game, it is a 66-58 lead for the Tritons. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on the Triton Nation Network.
So back here at Hodges Fieldhouse, Iowa Central's next game will be January 7th, right here at Hodges Fieldhouse against Waldorf University at 1 o'clock. So come out for that one on January 7th. And then their next home game after that won't be until January 13th when conference play begins against Kirkwood Community College. That's the first conference game of the year.
Ball was stripped by Tyron King, so turnover for Iowa Central. Here's Oliver for 3, short. Hawkins with the rebound. And gives it up to Croft as we are just about to hit 2 minutes left in this game. Croft going to work against Jordan Oliver. Here's Webb. Over to Bailey, thought about the 3. Over to Shannon, who does shoot the 3. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound back to Iowa Central, and they get a fresh shot clock. They got a foul here, looks like on DeAndre Burnside, as Trey Croft will now come to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. First, the free throw is in and out, no good for Trey Croft.
Don't see him miss many of those. That's the first time he's missed all night from the free throw line.
Oliver got a layup there, so it's now a 6-point game. Until Shannon made that layup, it is now an 8-point lead with 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
Great assist by Trey Croft. It's now back to an 8-point game. Oliver inside, misses but a foul. Oliver will go to the line.
That foul was on number 20 for Iowa Central, Dallas Bailey. That is the 4th foul of the game for him. Oliver will shoot 2 free throws here. These are important for the Warriors as they're down by 8 with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. First free throw is good for Oliver. It's now a 7-point game.
The next game for Little Priest will be January 3rd when they host Minnesota West Community and Technical College, and then Northeast Community College on January 10th.
Second free throw is good for Oliver as Jalen Dunlap will now come into the game for the Warriors. It is 68-62 with just over 1 minute left, as looks like the Warriors are bringing the press defense here. And a foul as Shannon gets fouled by
and another technical going to be called. This time it's going to be on Earl Gresham. I saw that. And now an ejection of Earl Gresham. Wow.
I think
possibly the words to the ref.
Yeah,
possibly.
Yeah, so now Gresham is gone for the rest of this game as Trey Croft will come to the free throw line. That is good. That is 30 points on the night for Trey Croft as he is now shooting technical free throws for the 4th time in this game.
Okay, what we have here is 2 technical fouls on the 22-year-old Gresham. He will be disqualified. Technical foul on Trey Croft for the Titans.
So 2 technical fouls on Earl Gresham.
So as we mentioned, with his 2 technicals, he is now gone. And Croft continuing to shoot free throws here and makes all 4 of them. So that is now 33 points on the night for number 4, Trey Croft.
And that is 5 technical fouls, all on Little Priest tonight.
As it's looking like now Colin Shannon will shoot the free throw from the foul that occurred before the technicals. So this will be 2 free throws here for Colin Shannon. Oh, it's a 1-and-1. My apologies. So it is now a 10-point lead with a minute left. Yazzi's three-pointers, no good. Loose balls picked up by Trey Croft.
And almost stolen away by Oliver. Gets it to Bailey. And now gets it back to Croft to run some clock. Here is Shannon. Now over to Bailey. 10-point Iowa Central lead, and a traveling turnover going to be called on Dallas Bailey. But 38 seconds left to go in the game. 10-point Iowa Central lead. 33 points by Trey Croft. All going right for the Tritons tonight. With a little help of mistakes, I'll call them.
Yeah. So John Washington has checked into the game. Jordan Oliver is checked out probably for the rest of the game.
Stripped by Robert Hawkins in a foul given by Tyron King, and back to the line to shoot 2 for Trey Croft.
That's the 3rd foul of the game on Tyron King. As Reese mentioned, Croft will come to the line and shoot 2 more free throws. First free throw is good. It is now 73-62 as Iowa Central calls a 30-second timeout. We will take, full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We'll be back here on the Triton Nation Network.
We do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Back here at Hodges Fieldhouse, Trey Croft at the line.
That free throw is good. It is now a 74-62 lead for the Tritons as the Warriors are in definite hurry-up mode now. Shot is no good.
Shot clock's off.
Looks like that the Tritons are going to run the clock out here. So Iowa Central is going to pick up a 74-62 win here against the Little Priest Warriors and win both halves of the doubleheader from men and women.
Iowa Central advances to 13-2 on the season. Little Priest drops to 7-9. Iowa Central's next home game will be on January 7th against Waldorf University. Check that game out. We'll have it for you right here on the Triton Nation Network. For Reese Webb,
I'm Randy Nielsen, and
you've been watching.
Thank you for tuning in to the Triton Nation Network.